Okay, hey guys, it's Light. I really never wanted to ever end up making this video, even though little to no people are even gonna watch it. This is dire news, and it's just been in my mind for a while, and I need to talk about it to someone, and thankfully you're here. Hopefully. I don't know. Some of you know me as Lightin, and I will always go by the name Lightin, but bottom short, regular line, or bottom line, cut this real short, sorry. I'm quitting Rec Room. Not entirely. I will play it probably from time to time. I love this game. I really do. But Rec Room has been in a massive amount of trouble, laying 16% of the staff, just people not wanting to play this game anymore, and honestly, it breaks my heart. I've only been in Rec Room for 2 years, and I love the quests. I love the games. Their newer games I don't like as much, but the quests, I just love them. I've wanted to make my own for so long. There's so many projects that I want to do, but I cannot, because Rec Room is not going to survive the test of time. I'm really sorry to be the one to break the news to you. Sorry, my hand is probably really distracting. Okay. I'm really sorry to have to break the news to you, the viewers, especially the very few, or even the family watching that has helped me start my YouTube channel, or even the friends at school who were hoping I'd make a career off this game. I know my channel is starting out, and it feels like I'm a few videos in and I'm already quitting Rec Room, but I've been playing Rec Room for about 2 years now. I started in 2023 of March. Or during the summer season. I don't remember when, but I know it was during summer, the end of it. And it truly breaks my heart to really have to even say this, but I'm gonna be focusing my content more away from Rec Room. A lot of games have just been laid off, even some of the biggest ones like Murder v4 in Rec Room, where even one of you guys met me. It's just... Okay, I need to stop with my hand, I'm sorry. It's just really hard for me to do, because I love this game, and there's so many different things I want to do in this game, but I can't. Rec Room is truly falling. They refuse to listen to the majority of their community, and that has very poorly reflected. And their vision isn't the vision that everyone else wants for the game. Yes, while they are. A few things I know I could even think of for Rec Room to instantly be helped is just make 2 new paintball maps and just make a new quest. That's literally all the people have been asking for years now. The last major quest was Crescendo, and I get they want people to be able to make that experience for others. But when it's Rec Room's entirety, that's like the first thing I ever even heard about Rec Room going on. And I'll admit, I was originally a paintball player. I was not a quest player, but it really breaks my heart. And I'm not just trying to ramble on like, oh, I could do the game so much better, oh, I could do this and that, and then... I get their vision. I understand it. I get their big picture. But in my vision, it's not what Rec Room is to me. Rec Room, to me, is a place where not only can you embark on epic quests, but just meet total strangers. Never met before. You meet some of the weirdest or worst people you have ever met, and sometimes those people become your friends or on your block list. It's really hard. I've had a lot of negative experiences in Rec Room, and very little good. But the good ones I did have, it meant something to me, and I truly had a lot of fun in this game. I'm not moving on to Roblox because I've never really cared for it. That's one of the reasons I joined Rec Room in the first place. But just after hearing trillions and trillions of people, okay, that's very false, hearing almost everyone in the Rec Room community complaining about the game's downfall and how it's been for a long time. There's even a video straight up for an hour talking about this. Now, I won't talk about this long, but in short, Rec Room is dying, and I don't think it's possible to survive the bullet train anymore. It's too late to just jump out of the way. It's coming, whether we like it or not. They fired a lot of people, even Marisa. If you know who that is, you just know. She's the one that literally taught us a lot for us older generations in Rec Room who are more on the room creating side. She taught us a lot. She was kind of there for our first steps. And they fired her, and they fired 48%, which is only 16%. But a lot of games have just been like, we can't even make anything off Rec Room anymore. And look at my outfit. I have spent over $100 on this game. And just for Rec Room to just be dying, it breaks my heart. And one other thing I could mention is be able to make weapon skins to Rec Room. This is to you. To make weapon skins in Avatar Studio. But make it so that, like, you choose just a random one every week. Just a random one out of the trillions that people are going to create. Just create a random weapon skin out of every week to choose as the weekly, and give them, like, a $10,000 token bonus for getting their weekly chosen. That way, weeklies will be strived to be made. You will get a ton of tokens, or people, you will get a ton of people, or even people coming back to the game to play it for those weeklies. You took apart some of the best things in the game, and players just are really sad. Your vision may be good for you, but for almost all of the players, it's just it's a letdown. And it hurts because, honestly, I had so much hope for some Rec Room stuff, or anything that could bring everyone back and just be a good game, but unfortunately this game is just getting worse and worse and worse and worse, and there's physically nothing anyone can do about it. They're refusing to listen to the community. They have purposely made it so they have to listen to the community in order to be successful, and they don't. Even other major YouTubers like Therapeutic or other people, I don't know who, but a lot of others are moving on to different social games like Gorilla Tag and Animal Company and other games. Rec Room is dying, and it truly hurts, and I've been trying to live in denial for a long time. I was originally level 50, like I was level 48 when the full body avatar items came out. I was there when full body very first came out. Like, I didn't even have access to it first. And I was so excited for that, just because it was something new, something clear that I honestly didn't really like in the end. I like their original art style and how they did it. Even in Roblox, the Roblox community, everyone prefers the original style because it's what connects them to the game. And by making it completely different, yes, you're opening the thing for a completely new experience for a lot of others, but just, it gets rid of the main art style of the game. And for a lot of other people, it gets rid of it entirely. And when they announced a dorm update, I was so happy. I can't even tell you, I was genuinely so happy for it. And yeah, it was fun, but there's a few things they could have done, like just let us delete the dorm walls and then expand it so there's no border that will respawn you, and you can make it super big. Like, you could just make a mansion if you wanted and then sell that for like 10,000 tokens. Like, I'll show you. So for an example, I found a glitch that lets you downsize your dorm completely. And I've never wanted to show my dorm. But this is the normal door that you go to, and then this is the rest of the dorm. This is mainly it. I'm not sure how big you guys know this is. Like, this is a massive dorm, because I was able to get rid of the walls of the dorm itself completely. Yes, they still do linger around a bit, but I was able to make, like, my own true home. Like, not just tied to the confines of a dorm. I was able to get rid of that and completely make it so it's as big as I personally can make it without being able to. Like, all of the walls, they're right onside the respawn border. Like, if I go out of there, I get respawned. And then even then, I still have upwards to build. My original dorm that I was recording this in, it's above all of this. And I did all the circuits for this room and stuff. Well, okay, I did most of it. One person touched my Chester friend, but that's literally this entire room. And even behind the door, you're never meant to be able to get back here in this kitchen. And some of my favorite creations are in this room, like Gorbles and Butter Buddy. As the creator of One Night at Kevin's, it really hurts me to not be able to play this game as frequent. Even I have the invention from the Backrooms All Seeing that I beat. Just all these memories are just fading. And I know life tends to just move on, whether we want it to or not. But just all these memories are fading, like my game with the goblins based on the quests that I love. My Butter Buddy, my very first original character, based on an invention someone else made. And I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to make a better version of that. Let me try. And I created him. And some of you guys may love him. Some of you may absolutely want to murder him. I even made this guy, Chester, who just straight up eats you. And I had plans for a quest with this guy. But that's kind of ruined now. I even have like my own little room in a little fort with a goblin, an evil glowing Butter Buddy, an event that is meant to, like, you go in it and stuff. Yeah, see what I mean about barriers. And then you go in it, you can actually fully crawl through this vent and get up here to this, where you'll meet the Goblin King in his desk with Gorbles on it. Just, you see how much creativity one small room can have, and even then I could think of trillions and more things to add. But I can't because very costly ink limits. Like, if you could make it just so everything was customizable fully to the person, you could make some of the most insane things. Like, builders would go crazy. You would have the best dorm skins in the economy within weeks or even days.
Rec room.
See, I even have the rec room thing, and I even have a radio thing I completely made. A list of a ton of rec room stuff. I love this game, but to see it dying, it hurts. It really does. Sorry, and I'm just sorry, but I am focusing my content away. I am focusing my content away from the game. And if you've heard of Fusion Z Gamer, if you haven't, check him out. He's really cool. He plays all tons of different video games, screen and VR. And I plan to be a lot more like that channel, like Fusion Z Gamer, but more VR oriented, because as it is in the beginning years, I don't have access to a good PC, and I need to get a really good PC. But unfortunately, just money's tight right now, and Rec Room, I don't think I've made a single token off Rec Room at all. My game One Night at Kevin's, you're meant to buy the inventions in the price counter, and that's how I get my income. No one has bought any inventions from it. I have never gotten a single token from One Night at Kevin's. And don't get me wrong, I loved making that game. It took me since the beginning of 2024, the beginning of summer 2024 to make. And I put a lot of heart and soul. That was even my senior project. But unfortunately, as I'm growing up, Rec Room is doing the opposite. It's growing down. And just, I love this game, but I have to focus away from it. Otherwise, just being a YouTuber in general might as well just be a shattered dream. Thank you guys for listening. I don't expect very many views at all for like the first 1 or 2 people. I don't know how long it's been, but I'm sorry. And I thank you for watching all the way through. And I genuinely appreciate it. And to all my Rec Room haters and people who care about me, I'm sorry. I'm truly sorry. Because I have done dumb stuff in the past. And we all have. We're human. We make mistakes. It's what we do. But Rec Room, mistake or no mistake, it's still dying. And we don't have a choice whether to accept it or just reject it. We're all going through the 9 stages. Grief, denial, anger, all of that. But Rec Room is dying. There's literally nothing we can do. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk and stuff. And maybe Rec Room will take a U-turn and somehow magically just poof, I'm in charge of everything. I don't know how that would go, but it would go interesting. But I truly hope that Rec Room can fix its mends before it's potentially too late. And even then, 90% of Rec Room people don't even play it anymore, or are moving on to other things. So again, and this is possibly my first and ever Rec Room video out of so many I wanted to make in the future but couldn't. This has been Light. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye.